Hello, Livia.
Hi, Ivana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great.
Are you ready
I am,
for
definitely.
today's investigation? Perfect. Well, welcome everyone. We hope you're doing well also. My name is Ioana and I am an external hypnosis operator and student of the Grifasi Academy. My colleague Livia is a telepathic support of the Grifasi method. Today, we are participating in the investigative cycle number 248, the first protocol. The protocol that we're going to do is defined mixed, which means that it's composed of two parts. The fixed part that we cannot modify or deepen, and the second part, the free exploration. Livia does not know today's subject in order to avoid contaminating the information. You can also find my contact details in the description box below this video for those who would want to contact me for a personal session. Livia, are you good?
Very good, yeah.
Good. You can get in the most comfortable position and let us do 3 deep breaths together. Now, I will slowly count from 5 to 1 as your body slowly and deeply relaxes. 5. Focus your attention on your breath and feel the air going in and out your nostrils. You sense a deep relaxation. 4. You feel your body becoming heavier and heavier. 5. You begin to feel the points of contact with the surface you're standing on. Starting with your feet, you feel a deep relaxation moving up through your legs, your hips, your shoulders, your back, your neck, your jaw, and your head. Your body relaxes and all tension disappears. Three. Continue to follow your breath. With each inhale and exhale, your mind clears and you begin to look within yourself. 2. In this very moment, any sound you hear from the outside will make you relax even deeper. As my voice guides you, Livia, continue to deepen this state in your own way. One. Very good. And now, from this state of deep relaxation, you begin to make contact with the subtle environment. While I count from 1 to 3, connect to the etheric DNA of Pavel Durov, the founder of the Russian social media VK and the instant messaging service Telegram, who was arrested in Paris on August the 24th. Tell me what you perceive or visualize. 1, 2, 3.
The very moment you called his name, I saw an extraterrestrial being, a gray one.
Okay.
And I see a lot of gray color.
Do you perceive anything else about the DNA?
That's all I perceive.
Okay. Who is Pavel Durov? What do you perceive about it?
I see a blue color now. And his mission is to help people to communicate in a different way. I see a network connections, a global one. And I see him planning all this project. I see the earth from the outside, and I see loads of networks like lights connecting to each other between different continents. And I see him at a desk writing down, studying and planning to create something different. But this image I'm seeing is from the past, is before the platform was being used. Yeah. So I see a lot of activity in his mental body around his head. And I see him connecting some information from the from a portal. I see he's connected with some beings.
Mm-hmm.
See him meditating, going into a lot of into a higher consciousness. And from there, he downloads like ideas about his project.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, and I see a lot of activity around his mental body. And like I saw around the globe, around the earth, from the outside, yeah, from the space, I see the same thing around his head, like I'm looking to a space.
Mm-hmm.
And I see flashes of light connecting together. And I see going into like connecting to each other. And when they interact, those lights,
Mm-hmm.
it's like new thoughts or new ideas are downloaded for him, and he's writing down all this information he's perceiving or decoding. But I see him in a meditative state doing all this.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Yeah, so there is a portal, and he becomes familiar with this portal, and he gets kind of addicted to connect even more and more to that state that elevates his consciousness, and he's able to be more creative. But there is a certain frequency he's connecting with, and he knows exactly which one he has to connect with. To I see, like, you know, the way is the radio when you try to catch a certain channel, a station.
Yes. Yes.
So I see him breathing a certain way in and out and elevating his state of being through all his bodies, energetical bodies. And then he just catch that frequency, and then the downloading is happening.
Okay. Anything else?
I see a lot of blue color around his aura.
Mm-hmm.
Blue and, like I said, flashes of white light. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect. Now, Livia, on the count of 3, look for the esoteric cause of his arrest. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I see this strong connection he created with this portal, and I think in that portal he's connected with some being, and it's like a contract he'd made to download all the information.
Mm-hmm.
But I see other beings being in contradiction with this. They're trying to disturb. Like I see him in the middle, and I see on the left some energy moving, and on the right, but heavy energy, like a lot of agitation and nervosity and what he done so far is upsetting whatever I'm seeing around him. So it's like himself and this portal, yeah, separated. I see like a tunnel actually. He's protected by a tunnel. He created a very strong energetic tunnel. So if I can call them enemies, like on the left and on the right, but the energy I'm seeing on the left has nothing to do with the energy from the right. So they are two different, but both have the same goal to disturb him and to grab the information he's having, he's collecting, and I can see it gets stronger and stronger. And I see like it's like someone who's trying to grab the food from someone who's eating and they're starving or something like that, you know. So I see them looking and trying to grab those frequency, the codes he's receiving. Yeah.
Okay. Very well. Do you see anything else? Do you perceive anything else?
And that's all for the moment.
Okay. Well, investigate and describe the most important moments that Durov has experienced from the day of his arrest until now, Friday, August 30th.
He expected this to happen. He knew that this moment will come, but he knew not because physically he found out. Same way he is downloading the information for his work. It's the same way he found out this is gonna happen. So it wasn't by surprise. He knew. I find himself like being stable. I don't see him being shaken by anything. I connect with the way he's breathing. And he's balanced, but a little bit too balanced, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if it makes sense what I said, but it's like from the outside, it looks like a robot, you know, with no emotions, and too stable for what's happening around him, if I can say it like that.
I understand. Yeah. Okay. Do you visualize anything else?
He's thinking a lot. I don't perceive like he needs help from the people who's offering them help.
Okay.
he knows many wants to help, but because they want something in exchange, so he knows the rules of the game. This is why he doesn't want to give this chance to open the door to receive um, to receive like better conditions for his situation.
Okay.
He's trying to stay as separated as much as he can because he knows what this can affect, what he'd created so far. He created something himself with this external energies I was perceiving from that portal, and he's trusting this, his plan, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Go forward into the future and tell me what will happen to Telegram after its founder arrest.
I see a lot of stress around the Telegram, like for the people who were using for different purposes, not just to, or the basic things, or, just to communicate.
Yeah.
They're trying to restrict their activity, to be more careful. I see loads of phone calls and from one group to another group of people about what was shared through Telegram. Yeah. Deleting data. I see a lot of movement, a lot of noise. And what will happen is start to clear by itself, actually. If was something to be discovered, like I see people taking a step back from wherever, they were using the app. I see like a group of people taking all in the same time a step back. So I kind of translate this as okay, let's wait, let's.
Interesting. All right. What will happen to Pavel Durov within 1 year?
There will be some rules that he will have to apply. Not with everything. The law is implementing. But to certain things, he has no choice. He has to. But I see the map of Europe. So it's more, the pressure it's made from the Union, the Europe, he's thinking to create for different continents, like different rules. He's thinking of doing that. I don't think it's possible. Like to still he doesn't want to change anything at the moment, but in the future he will have to change some things. And I see the pressure coming from Europe Secondly from the States. And this is why he was thinking if he can have this platform with terms and conditions differently for each
Country.
country. Yeah. But I don't think it's possible because I don't see this happening.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Mm.
Very good. And now we are done with the fixed part and we will move on to the free exploratory part. Okay, Livia, so return to the visuals that you had with the portal.
Okay.
I'm very curious about this portal. So, first of all, you mentioned that you're seeing energy on the left and energy on the right.
Yes.
But they're different. So, what is the difference between the two?
So the difference, they are coming from different dimensions.
Okay.
So they are not the same ones, different dimensions. Each one of them want to grab the something from this portal and from this tunnel, I'm saying. So each one of them want to have access to this. But I see being creating with some limits, with boundaries, strong energetic boundaries, of course, energetic boundaries. Yeah.
So, Pavel Durov is breaking, let's say, these boundaries in order to get the codes, the information.
He's in the so he's inside this tunnel. He's in the tunnel, connected with the portal.
Okay.
So he's here. The portal is there, and the tunnel is all around. Yeah.
So he's protected.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. What is behind the portal? Who sends the codes?
Inside the portal, I can go. Yeah. So it looks like a hole, is wide from the outside, but when I go inside, it's getting smaller and smaller, and till so becomes narrow and narrow. And there are levels of different dimension. It's like I'm going from a circle to another circle to another circle to another circle.
Okay, raise your frequencies and we're just observing what's there. Okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I see and I feel different frequencies, very high ones.
Okay.
But they are frequencies that are creating thoughts, not emotions. So it's more like a mental portal, if I can call it that way.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's like connecting with him telepathically, but he's channeling as well. And there are certain frequencies that can create new ideas, new thoughts, new ways. But I see this word risky ones, different than what people were used before, if I can. expressed that
yeah,
way.
new ideas
Yeah.
that weren't being used before. Okay.
But I find himself being a little bold. He
Mm-hmm.
wants this and he's asking for this. This is why he's getting it. He wants this risk. He wants the novelty, the new level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And these ideas that he's getting, they're about what?
About creating this platform in his own way, not being interfered
Okay.
or contaminated by the other rules or the law, if I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's all about to communicate free. This is why I'm seeing
Yeah.
this blue color is so strong, like the communication to be done freely, like no rules, no boundaries. You just
Not
use it and you're safe to do it.
so his aura being blue mixed with white light. It's sending to the free communication.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he created from this emission?
Yeah. But still, I want to know who is sending him all this information, who is sending the frequencies through this portal. Do you perceive anything about this?
I see some beings like blue beings.
Okay. A lot of them?
They they take this shape so I can decode it for you because they don't have a shape. Yeah.
Wow. In what dimension they are?
Uh 15. 15. This is the number I got, 15.
Okay. And they don't have a shape in the 15th dimension.
Not like we have on Earth, no. Um
Choose one of these blue beings that would want to talk to us, Livia.
okay. Yeah.
What's her name?
Arthur.
Okay. Okay. And Livia, read Arthur's DNA and tell me, what do you perceive?
It's a very strong aura. It's like the fire, but it's blue. It's not like the way we see the fire and we perceive it when we touch it. Yeah. So instead to it's like burning, but in the same time it's like ice, burning like the ice.
Okay. Very interesting. How do you feel, Livia?
I feel I can go inside him, and from him I can go into another
Don't.
portal.
Well, don't. Stay in front of him. Um, ask Arthur why he's sending these frequencies.
Because the consciousness, the collective consciousness needs this. And he is saying the humanity is ready to evolve, to break the rules, and to have a new way of communicating. It is only the beginning, he says, but it created already a lot of noise. They can offer even more, but the collective consciousness is being manipulated by others who are trying to stop this project. He says it won't do any harm. You will just have more technology, and we can have even more than that, but we are moving so slow. So Pavlo has in his DNA the ability to translate easily what they are trying to communicate. They are all they have been there always, but we had no idea about this. And through Pavlo, yeah, now we are in contact with them.
Beautiful. How can the people access the information they're sending to the collective consciousness?
We need to be more balanced. We are either too high or too low. And now I see again Pavlo breathing. Remember that too balanced state. So we need to reach that balanced state to have peace with everything and everyone around us, to be in peace. And through the state of peace and balanced, when I say balanced, it's everything. It's a balanced lifestyle, balanced what you eat, what you do, what you think, how long you sleep, like everything, how much you work, how much you rest. It affects us because we have these physical bodies that are requesting different way of existing than themselves. And for us, it require discipline. Yeah, discipline to elevate into this peaceful state. And from there, from that balanced state, to connect with them and to have a focus to find that station. I don't know how to call it, that frequency. And then when you get it, it's like you make contact with them, and then you are able to decode. He took this shape for me, but he doesn't need, to look in a certain way, just exist. So to communicate with them and to decode the information, we need this balanced state. Otherwise, the information is going through different dimensions back to us. And it's like you are not able to do it if you are not in light and high way of being.
Is being neutral important in order to do this?
Essential.
Okay. One more question for Arthur. We saw the lights around Pavel's head and also around the earth. What is the meaning of this? The global network of lights.
Is how quickly the information is connecting, but not only to connect to like in a physical distance, through globally, is new information. So when he said it was just the beginning, he meant it is a lot more to receive, and it's important to be done freely with no other people that will want to filter the information. So the lights are going quick and easy with no filters, with no boundaries. The information goes exactly the way it is, like in its organic way, if I can say. Yeah, from one part to another, but no contamination or no modulation, no.
Good. Good. Does Arthur have a message for everyone that will listen to this session?
They're already there. They will always be. And they are ready to transfer everything they know. They're just waiting for us to be ready to do it.
Good. You can thank them and thank Arthur for these answers. And you can disconnect from that portal and from that situation. Okay. Very good. Now, when we discussed about the esoteric cause of his arrest, you said that he expected this to happen, that Arthur and the team already basically gave Pavel this information. And you also mentioned that he upset what's around him.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Who did he upset?
By this way, so he upset. Are you asking me in the metaphysical realm or?
Yes, in the metaphysical realm. Let's see. Who did he upset?
So I see again the two energies from the left and from the right. And from the left belongs to the west of.
Okay.
I see like the west and the east.
The west and the east. Yeah, perfect.
So the energies are belonging to the from the west to the states, but it's dividing into the west. So the or left, the way I'm seeing on my screen, is dividing in two, and I see Europe, and then I see the states. Yeah.
And on the eastern part?
I see Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are subdivision, but those are the main
Mm-hmm.
ones.
Got it. Okay. You also said that you visualize some people offering help, but he doesn't want to receive the help from them because he's trusting his plan, right?
Yeah.
Who is offering help?
Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Russia came first, and it's quite pushy. And I see him again not wanting to be disturbed from the state he is. He knows it will, he can manage, but I think to a certain point. This is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I think, I see to a certain point. I see um, he's fine for a while, then maybe won't be made public, but I see he's signing
He's signing.
little agreements.
Can you see with who?
I see he's signing with the left and with the right.
Will these agreements that he's signing affect the privacy and the freedom of the platform Telegram?
Yes. Yes. There will be some codes that he'll have to implement. I don't know technically how to describe, but there are some filters that will be, applied, and not to everything, but yeah.
Are these codes and filters that he'll have to apply the same as for Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and the other platforms?
Pretty much the same, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's still looking like he's trusting his plan, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's his plan?
I see him thinking, okay, I'll sign. Like when I say I sign, he'll sign is like, okay, I will apply this rule because the law will, force me to implement it. But then he wants to come with another idea that he will construct, and he can sabotage what he signed. I don't know if it makes sense, but kind of to
Yes.
come with something that the law will have nothing to say.
Yeah, that it will cancel.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's thinking to that. He won't let the things the way they are after a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He won't make peace to be the same with the others. When
Yeah.
he created this, he made it with a purpose to be different. And I see the waters are shaking metaphorically. This is why
Yeah.
there are two. I see the two main groups, the left and the right. People who are fighting for the free speech, the freedom in general, yeah, to not be controlled and manipulated, and the others that are thinking we're not protected enough.
So you're saying the waters are shaking. Is this arrest the beginning of something bigger?
I see political tension between Russia and France and Europe. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like another drop. It's like a drop in the
Yeah.
ocean, and they're creating new waves, new
Mm-hmm.
waves of, you know, tensions. And it's like, I see like they're want not they're wanted this, but it's like when you give fire to a bomb, it's like,
Yeah.
because it was already a lot of tension, and now, it's even more to,
Yeah.
yeah.
And okay. Well, um, when I asked you about the future of Telegram, you saw groups telephoning each other. You saw the phone calls to
Yeah.
discuss what was shared on the platform, right?
Okay. Yeah.
What kind of groups are you seeing?
Okay. I see the okay. I see groups dealing with pornography.
Mm-hmm.
I see groups from the war, from yeah. I see weapons and um
Okay.
yeah, drug dealers. Um but I see as well, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but people who are having an affair or using yeah, everyone is like, oh, what did I do? But I see this I see this guy who is panicking, but he's using the computer from his job, right?
Yeah.
And he have used Telegram because he thought was safe, yeah, from his job. And he's afraid, what if, you know,
They find
he
out.
they find out and will be discovered, because now is this happening all over, and so I see on a bigger scale, but on a smaller one as well.
Yeah.
So kind of the secrets of the people being revealed, and this panic around the collective, um, yeah, it's a bit funny because I
It
see it.
is. It is. Um, but yeah, let's talk about the bigger groups. And
Okay.
tell me, what do you perceive behind the groups that were, let's say, talking or sharing pornography? You can observe from a very high scale. You can see everything.
Okay. I see videos and pictures with women.
Who is at the origin of these videos?
I see the name of the country. I see Russia, Ukraine,
Mm-hmm.
um, and human trafficking as well.
Yeah.
Girls that the pictures are sent from Russia and to other countries, but countries from Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and they're planning how to transport and how to organize, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the the transfer or the transport of these women I'm seeing.
Okay. Is it a worldwide thing?
Yeah, it is. I
Okay.
see. Yeah, South America also.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico, Panama. Yeah, it is on a bigger scale,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not using only Telegram, only, and not all of them.
Mm-hmm. What else are they using?
I see phone calls, yeah, normal phone calls, but talking um, in codes.
Yeah.
In codes. But with the Telegram, it's more to send the videos, the pictures, the discussion, or it's made through other
Platforms.
yes, to other platforms. So,
Okay. All
but
right. Tell me.
to the phone calls, but it's like not from one to another. I see one to another, and the other one to another one, and the other one to another one. So it's hard to catch a straight line, from A to B. It's quite complicated network.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Very well. Disconnect from there. And I want to just quickly go back to that portal that you saw with the tunnel that Pavel, sorry, is getting the information from. And I want to know who else from Earth is connected and getting the information from there.
I see Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
I see another 5 people, but I don't see their names. I see a Chinese one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, 2 Chinese. Two. Um, another 3. Do you want me to see from where?
Change perspective and tell me if it changes, if you can identify them.
People haven't heard about them. They are behind other companies or other big names. So they're not, the names are not made public.
Mm-hmm. And they're behind who? Can you give me an example?
So it's all related with the IT, with
Okay. IT related.
yes, and artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And they all have the ability to decode the messages from Arthur and the others, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Is there anything else that you saw and you want to mention?
Um, no, I don't think so. I think I said everything I saw. Only that it stayed with me the way his when I saw him first at the desk, his physical body looked so detoxed or
Pavel?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
Pavel. Yeah. And I don't think I said that. Like his muscles, his physical body is in a very healthy um, way.
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, healthy, but he knows how to do it. So his body is not in his way. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's helping himself. He knows how to do it. A lot of discipline.
Give me examples of what he's doing, or what does he eat to be so healthy?
He fasts.
Oh, okay.
He's not eating when he's in contact with the portal.
Okay.
He's doing this on empty stomach, but not only for a couple of hours, for long hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, tell me.
I think he's restricting even how much water he's drinking also. He has a certain way, like a clock. When he knows he has to get new information or to download, or even in this situation, how to improve it, how to find, a way to to escape, or to the best way in this situation. He knows if he becomes heavier, or if he's not in breathing in a certain way, eating in a certain way, or not eating actually,
Mm-hmm.
he will he will he will find he will find new ideas, he can be more creative in all aspects.
Very interesting. Very disciplined.
Hmm. Nearly like a robot.
Yeah.
And I say robot because he's he doesn't get emotional too much. He has to do this, and he does it because it works. That's kind of his mantra.
Moral of the story.
Yeah.
Good. Very good, Livia. Now, we are also done with the free explorative part. And I want you to disconnect from everything and everywhere. And I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And at 3, you will be totally back to your present state. 1. You are disconnecting from everything and every place and coming back into your body. Your space is clean and you are clean. Livia, you raise your frequencies to your maximum and optimal levels. 2. Your body starts to become lighter and stronger. You move with pleasure and ease. You feel better and better. And 3. You can open your eyes. Easy. Hello.
Hi. Oh,
How do you feel?
I forgot how you look.
You were that far away?
I was, yeah.
You were that far away.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Arthur,
Yeah,
lovely.
yes. Loads of information.
Yeah, and he seems great. They seem great.
I don't know what to say. Can we connect also, or
Let's not connect with anyone else
no?
but us.
No, no, just messing.
Yeah, but it's interesting to know like all this stuff. Wow. Okay, very well. Thank you so much, Livia,
So,
for this. Thank you everyone for listening and for watching. Have a nice evening and see you later. Bye.
Buenos días.
Dzień dobry.
Bienvenidos a este primer vídeo de Disclosure en español y polaco.
Bardzo Was serdecznie witamy na tym nowym wideo, które będzie w języku hiszpańskim i polskim na kanale Disclosures.
Vamos a producir mucho más vídeos en futuro como estos vídeos informativos.
W przyszłości stworzymy dużo więcej takich wideo, które będą Was informowały o różnych rzeczach.
Porque estamos notando que cuanto más se va divulgando este trabajo, estas hipnosis por internet, también cuanto más mala información se está difundiendo.
A to dlatego, że zauważyliśmy, że im więcej wstawiamy sesji z naszymi hipnozami, tym więcej jakby informacji sprzecznych zaczyna się rozprzestrzeniać.
Y entonces hoy vamos a hablar de las sesiones investigativas.
Więc dzisiaj będziemy mówić o sesjach badawczych.
Porque estoy viendo que hay personas que a lo mejor se dedican a una sesión con una persona, se van a algún lugar, preguntan algo y lo poco de información que pueden extraer de una sesión se lo creen como si fuera oro, completamente puro oro.
Bo zauważyłem, że są takie sesje i takie osoby, które robią jedną sesję z jedną osobą na dany temat i kiedy wychodzi tam jakaś informacja, to jest ona odbierana jakby to było rzeczywiście coś niesamowicie wiarygodnego, jakby to było czyste złoto.
Yo os digo que la sesión así dicha investigativa no existe.
Ja chciałbym Wam powiedzieć, że sesja badawcza tak naprawdę nie istnieje.
Entonces podríais como preguntar, entonces cuando haces una sesión a un cliente y preguntas cosas, ¿por qué preguntas?
Więc mógłbyś mi zadać pytanie, więc skoro robisz jakąś sesję z jakąś osobą i zadajesz jej pytania, to właściwie po co je w ogóle zadajesz?
Sí, sabemos que la información en hipnosis está muy, pero de verdad muy contaminada.
My bardzo dobrze wiemy, że informacja, która wychodzi podczas hipnozy jest niezwykle, ale to niezwykle zanieczyszczona.
Y esa información, así como sale de la hipnosis, no podemos tomarla como conocimiento, como investigación.
Więc takiej informacji, która wychodzi podczas sesji hipnozy, nie bierzemy nigdy jako takiej informacji, która jest rzeczywiście bardzo prawdziwa, zgodna z prawdą i oczywista.
En el caso de sesiones a clientes, la información que sacamos nos sirve por otro objetivo. El objetivo es llegar a la causa de su problema y trabajar.
Te informacje, które uzyskujemy podczas sesji dla klientów, służą nam zupełnie do czegoś innego. Celem jest to, żeby znaleźć przyczynę i pracować nad nią.
Pero ¿qué significa que la información está contaminada? ¿Cuánto está contaminada y por qué?
Ale co to właściwie oznacza informacja zanieczyszczona? Kiedy jest zanieczyszczona i dlaczego jest zanieczyszczona?
Hay que saber que cuando nosotros pedimos una información y nos llega a través de una persona en hipnosis, esta información sale de una fuente, para así decirlo, y atraviesa muchas dimensiones, muchas densidades.
Kiedy prosimy o jakąś informację podczas sesji, to ta informacja, powiedzmy to w ten sposób, pochodzi z jakiegoś źródła, ale w międzyczasie przechodzi przez wiele gęstości i wiele wymiarów.
Y también pasa por conciencias, por inteligencias. Esa información viene atrapada en el éter por varios seres.
Ale ta informacja przechodzi też przez wiele umysłów, wiele świadomości, istnieje w eterze i może być przechwycona również przez wiele bytów.
Estos seres, estas inteligencias, pueden voluntariamente o involuntariamente distorsionarla.
I te byty, te istoty lub świadomości mogą ją zniekształcić świadomie lub nieświadomie.
Y además, la persona que está en hipnosis tiene sus creencias, su mentalidad, sus perspectivas, sus opiniones. Mm, Esta estructura mental contamina también esta información.
A co więcej, osoba, która jest w stanie hipnozy, ma swoje własne przekonania, swoje własne wartości, wierzenia, swoją własną mentalność i przez tą właśnie strukturę całą mentalną również może dojść do jeszcze kolejnego zanieczyszczenia.
Y además, si nosotros queremos investigar, por ejemplo, una persona o un ser que no tiene ninguna conexión con el ambiente hipnótico donde estamos trabajando, esta persona puede no autorizar la salida de informaciones de sí mismo.
A co więcej, jeśli połączymy się z jakąś istotą, która absolutnie nie należy do tego środowiska hipnotycznego, w którym pracujemy, taka istota może nie zgodzić się na przekazanie informacji.
Si hay interacción, si hay interferencias entre un ser y otro, es posible que circule información por las conexiones, por los pactos.
Jeśli jest jakaś interferencja między dwoma istotami, to wtedy dzięki tym paktom, albo przez te pakty, przez to połączenie, które istnieje, rzeczywiście wychodzą informacje.
Pero si en aquella sesión en concreto ese ser o esa persona se va a cuestionar y no hay ninguna conexión, es muy improbable que llegue una información autorizada.
Ale jeśli zdarza się tak, że łączymy się z istotą, która nie ma z tym nic wspólnego, to jest bardzo mało prawdopodobne, że dostaniemy jakąś informację.
Entonces, imaginemos que queremos investigar sobre un personaje famoso de la historia.
No, na przykład wyobraźmy sobie, że chcielibyśmy otrzymać informację o jakiejś osobie niezwykle znanej, historycznej.
Si no tenemos de alguna manera alguna conexión con los elementos del ambiente hipnótico y esta persona, aunque no esté conectada, no autoriza esta información, pues no llega.
Więc jeśli wyobrazimy sobie, że ta osoba nie jest w żaden sposób połączona z tym środowiskiem hipnotycznym, w którym pracujemy, może się tak zdarzyć, że absolutnie nie zezwoli na żadne przekazywanie informacji na swój temat.
Y cuando pasa esto, hay siempre o casi siempre alguna entidad que se aprovecha de la situación.
I kiedy to się dzieje, zazwyczaj pojawia się jakiś byt, który wykorzystuje tę sytuację.
Se puede presentar con la supuesta identidad de la persona o del ser que estamos buscando, o puede de todas formas modificar o inventar una información por su cuenta, por su personal ventaja.
Może zrobić dwie rzeczy. Albo przyjąć, zidentyfikować się z osobą, o której chcemy zrobić tę sesję, przyjąć jej tożsamość, albo zmienić informacje, które chcielibyśmy otrzymać, tak aby to działało na jej korzyść.
Nosotros en sesión a clientes podemos trabajar porque el cliente nos autoriza a trabajar en él en su sesión.
Podczas sesji dla klientów możemy pracować nad takimi informacjami, bo otrzymujemy zgodę na informacje właśnie dzięki temu klientowi.
Y podemos trabajar con sus seres queridos, por ejemplo, o con los seres que interfieren con ella, propio porque hay estas conexiones.
I możemy pracować na przykład z istotami, które kocha ta dana osoba, lub z bytami, które w nią ingerują, właśnie przez to połączenie, które tam istnieje.
Entonces, hay una gran diferencia entre la sesión a un cliente para solucionar sus problemas y hacer sesiones para investigar.
Dlatego istnieje taka duża różnica między sesjami, które robimy dla klientów, aby rozwiązać ich problemy, i między sesjami takimi poszukiwawczymi, badawczymi.
Por eso digo que no existe una sesión investigativa.
I dlatego właśnie Wam mówię, że nie istnieje coś takiego jak sesja badawcza.
Lo que existe es un protocolo de sesiones de investigación.
To, co istnieje, to pewien protokół sesji badawczych.
Hay que seguir un protocolo y hay que seguir, ejecutar una serie de sesiones y con personas diferentes.
Więc trzeba zawsze śledzić ten sam protokół, a jednocześnie wykonać wiele sesji z różnymi osobami.
El protocolo tiene que ser único, unívoco, porque hay que preguntar en un tema las mismas preguntas para ir en la misma dirección.
Ten protokół powinien być zawsze taki sam, ponieważ należy zadawać takie same pytania, tak aby iść zawsze w tym samym kierunku.
Cuanto más está restringido ese espacio de investigación, cuanto más podemos tener más probabilidad de tener buena información.
Im bardziej zawężamy obszar naszych poszukiwań, tym bardziej prawdopodobne będzie, że otrzymamy dobre informacje.
Sí, podemos también aumentar ese espacio, pero tenemos que aumentar proporcionalmente el número de sesiones por hacer.
Możemy oczywiście rozszerzyć ten obszar, ale wtedy będziemy zmuszeni również rozszerzyć ilość tych sesji.
Luego, cuando tenemos una grande serie de sesiones, pero estamos hablando de centenas o hasta de millares de sesiones.
I wtedy mówimy o olbrzymiej liczbie sesji, od setki po tysiące.
Tenemos que recoger toda aquella información que es común a todas o a casi todas estas sesiones hechas.
I wtedy musimy pozbierać te informacje, które są wspólne dla wszystkich bądź prawie wszystkich tych sesji.
Esta información común vais a ver que es un porcentaje muy pequeño con respecto a la totalidad de la información.
I zobaczycie, że ta informacja wspólna będzie naprawdę niewielkim odsetkiem tych informacji, które się tam pojawią.
Son pepitas de oro.
To są takie malutkie ziarenka.
Es como si nosotros vamos a un río, vamos a coger este filtro, vamos a coger muchísima arena para recoger solo muy pocas pepitillas de oro.
I można to przyrównać do poszukiwania złota, kiedy filtruje się dno rzeki, zbiera się mnóstwo piasku, a na koniec pojawiają się maleńkie ziarenka złota.
Esa sí que es información de oro.
I to jest właśnie ta informacja złota.
Si hoy podemos decir que hay seres que interfieren bastante con el ser humano y que tienen formas de animales reptiles o de animales a forma de insectos, etc., es porque todo esto sale desde que se empezaron las sesiones de hipnosis y hay muchísimas, millares y millares con esta información común.
I jeśli dzisiaj możemy powiedzieć, że są ingerencje, które przybierają formy albo reptilii, albo jakichś insektów, to dlatego, że takie informacje wychodzą od początku naszych sesji hipnotycznych i są wspólne i jest ich tysiące.
Pero si yo digo que en la ciudad de Nueva York, en el 1452, en aquel punto, había una casa que vivía un viejo que se llamaba Tom, pues solo en aquella sesión ha salido, y cuanto más contaminada puede ser, no lo va a saber nadie.
Ale jeśli chciałabym powiedzieć, przekazać taką informację, że w Nowym Jorku w 1452 roku stał taki a taki dom, w którym mieszkał taki a taki starszy pan o imieniu Tom, to nie mam pojęcia, jak bardzo zanieczyszczona będzie ta informacja.
Así entonces se hace investigación. Es un trabajo muy largo, muy duro, y tiene que ser hecho con un protocolo riguroso y severo.
A więc właśnie w taki sposób należy robić sesje badawcze. Jest to proces bardzo długi, ciężki i który wymaga bardzo restrykcyjnego protokołu.
Entonces, por esto que nosotros ya vamos a empezar a hacer ciclos de investigación.
I właśnie dlatego zaczniemy teraz robić takie cykle badawcze.
La estructura del team, que cada vez va creciendo siempre más, y el número de clientes que cada día contactan con nosotros, nos permiten organizar estos ciclos de investigación.
I ponieważ struktura naszego zespołu cały czas się powiększa, a także liczba klientów, którzy kontaktują się z nami każdego dnia, te czynniki pozwalają nam na to, żebyśmy zrobili taki cykl badawczy.
Creo que ya he dicho todo, o casi todo. Cualquier pregunta podéis escribirla en los comentarios del vídeo o donde sea publicado el vídeo.
Myślę, że powiedziałem wszystko, bądź prawie wszystko, a jeśli macie jakieś pytania, to proszę zadajcie je pod tym wideo.
Gracias por vuestra atención
Dziękujemy za Waszą uwagę.
y gracias a ti, Milena.
Gracias a ti, Kalo. Dziękujemy.
Chao.
Ciao.